Shalom, shalom. Call halal, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom and salutation to the hopeful elect, the Akim out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth. Presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice, as the scriptures do say. Shalom to the few sisters that do listen to us as well. This is the brother Yarmar from the Great Millstone Chicago camp, basically coming to you with another lesson. This is 2018, as the Apostle Elder Tahar deemed the year from prophecy. All right, and I'm gonna just come to you with some strong prophecies. All right, and the reason, because a lot of people void the reason we come out here and do this thing. The reason we come out here to do this thing is to work out, is to do what? Is to work out our salvation in fear and trembling. All right, this is the reason of the hope we have as the hopeful elect. Okay, and as the hopeful elect, you should see the prophecies coming to pass. All right, we're not out here for no fame. We're not out here for glory, even though the scriptures do say we would get that praise in the lands. All right, well, we were sent, so to speak. We could get fame, you know, but we're not looking for that vain glory, for that internet glory. The fame we looking for is to aid the strangeness of our salvation. All right, but to do that, we must prophesy. All right, this is Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and evil and pestilence. All right, and that's what we're prophesying. All right, I remember brother, one of the brothers here, the brother Yuana, used to bring this out there every week, man. Hey, because this fire, man, and it's the truth, and this is our message. GMS, Great Millstone, we the only ones really coming with this solid message, man. We're not gimmick Israelites. We hazarding our lives. All right, we risking the persecution and everything else that's part of the prophecy that the scripture said to come through our faith. But it said what? And that's why we know through the Spirit that we would have to be the prophets, starting with the elders, apostles on down. All right, it says, I'm going to read it over, Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me prophesied before thee of old. Prophesied before thee of old. Prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms of war and evil and pestilence. All right, we wasn't prophesying that fucking a lovely day spirit, man. It's going to be a lovely day when we get to the kingdom of heaven. But according to get that lovely day, this place has to be fucking wiped out. This place has to be wiped out. All right, the other nations have to be wiped out. They have to come back in chains, go into slavery. All right, they have to get rounded up. They have to get beat down. This place has to be purged. Why do you think they make movies like that? The Purge. All right, because that's part of the prophecy. That's of war. That's evil. That's like it says in the book of 2nd Esdras and Apocrypha. That's seditions among men. These are the things that the Holy Scriptures speak about. All right, verse 9, it said, the prophet which prophesied the peace, when the word of the prophet come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that Yahweh have truly sent him. All right, and these words that we speaking, you know, these words ain't a peace. Hey, but the words that we speaking are coming to pass. You see World War III happening. You see the mark of the beast happening, the RFID chip. All right, you see the nations being gathered over there in the Middle East and the Valley of Jehoshaphat making war, man. All right, you see Esau fucking with us. You see the persecution coming. Esau giving brothers bugged out phone calls and fucking shit. Probably got our shit tapped. Probably got emails tapped. All type of shit that come with the persecution. Trying to throw bogus charges on Jake, you know. But everything that we speaking is surely coming to pass. All right. So you niggas that fell out, you seeing it come to pass. Or you niggas, you women who probably was with a man of the Lord and you jump ship, you seeing it come to pass. Or like your cousin or something, you know, if you've been breaking bread, you know, with your family for a couple years, you know, 5 years, or you know, they've been knowing that nigga be dressing up on the weekend talking about the Bible. Hey, they see it coming to pass, man. All these jokesters, all right, they've been marked. Okay, this is Jeremiah 44:4. It says, Howbeit I sent unto you my servants the prophets, rising early and sending them, saying, oh, do not this abominable thing that I hate. And that's what we have been doing for years upon years upon years. All right, we've been rising early. All right, starting with the elder apostle Tahar on down. All right, we've been rising early, coming out here, making these videos. Shit, it's early right now. Making these videos. All right, going out to camp, you know, every week, sometimes a couple times a week, sometimes thrice. Shit, it depends on how we feel. All right, but the prophet's been rising early, man. You could click on a Great Millstone video or Israelite video at any time of the day now, seeing that we're in the information age with these smartphones, and you see all us delivering that message. Do not this abominable thing which Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai hates. All right, and what are our people doing? Exactly what the hell the Most High told them not to do. So that this place is going to be destroyed, man. And it has to be destroyed. This is part of the prophecy. All right. And it's part of what the Lord ordained for the elect of Israel, who are the black, Latinos, and Native Americans, to get salvation. All right. This is the good part. It's the fucking good part, man. All right. It says, let me see. This is where is it? Let me get this. Let me get this real quick. Trying to find the scripture. Is it? I know it's in Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 44, and this is Jeremiah 50 and 34. It says, their Redeemer is strong. Yahweh of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause. And that's what the Lord doing. He's pleading our cause. All right, like it says in the gospel, when he gives the parable of the unrighteous judge, how he heard the woman, how much more should the Lord hear us? All right, this is Jeremiah 50 and 34. Their Redeemer is strong. Yahweh of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. Where's Babylon? Babylon is America. All right. A sword is upon the Chaldeans, the elites of this society. A sword is upon the Chaldeans, saith Yahweh, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon, upon her princes and upon her wise men. Because they're going to be the first to go on straight slavery. And they better get fucking ready for it, man. A sword is upon the liars, they shall dote. A sword is upon her mighty men, and they shall be dismayed. A sword is upon their horses and upon their chariots and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her, and they shall become as women. And the sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed. So the Lord is about, this is the destruction that we just read about. All right, in the 28th chapter. All right, the Most High is going to destroy this place with ICBM missiles. All right, this place is going to rock. Like the scripture said, it's going to wheel to and fro like a drunkard. And it has to. It has to. All right. And to prove that, I'm going to show you. This is the same chapter. This is Jeremiah 50 in verse 25 that said, Yahweh have opened his armory. What do you get in the armory? Armory, your weapons. The Lord have opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. All right, he's opened his armory. All right, those arrows that he speak about all through the scriptures. All right. Matter of fact, it's in the same chapter. I might as well read it. This is Jeremiah 15, go up to the 14th verse. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows. She hath sinned against Yahweh. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand, her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of Yahweh. Take vengeance upon her, as she has done, do unto her. So this place has to be wiped out, because they totally aspired to wipe out the whole nation of Israel, man. The scripture says in our book of, I think it's Revelation, the 18th chapter, reward unto her double. These are the arrows that spoke about in 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, man, that shot from one end of the earth to the other. And that's prophecy. And like it says, and matter of fact, I'm going to get it. In this 2nd Ezra, I think it's 4:28. Yeah, it's 4:29. This is, matter of fact, 4:28. This is 2nd Ezra 4:28. But as concerning these things whereof thou askest, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction is not yet come. For there, and it's on its way. It's in progress. All right. In 2nd Ezra 4:29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then it cannot come that is sown with good. And that which is sown with good is the kingdom of heaven. But like I always say, you can't put sugar on shit and eat it. It's still shit. So the Lord got to purge this shit called America. All right. But with that being said, to round up the elect of Israel, get us out of here and establish the kingdom of heaven, and put the other nations who will not make it in straight slavery. All right, and destroy 2/3 of our own people. That's why we say, Lord willing, we the hopeful elect. But with that being said, all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua. Double honor to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and to the hopeful elect. I say shalom.